Welcome to battle number 4 of week number 9 of the FNF Victory Road Draft League Season 3. This battle is going to be pitting Drizzle Boy and the Croatian Vanilluxe versus Lion Hugs and the Florida Flesh Ribbons. As a reminder, the Mega Pokemon in this battle is Mega Gardevoir on Croatian Vanilluxe. And then we have Z Pokemon. We have Scolipede with Z Attack on Croatian Vanilluxe. And we have Dragalge with Z Any on Florida Flesh Ribbons. So let's take a look at this battle and see how the teams are stacking up versus each other. So on one team we have a lot more speed than the other. It looks like Lion Hugs might be running a Trick Room team with Slowking, Dragalge, Doublade, and Armaldo all being pretty slow Pokemon. Sorry if there's any sounds, by the way, of me moving the mic. I'm just trying to adjust it. And then Scolipede, Mega Gardevoir, Rotom Heat, and Vanilluxe look like they're going to be pretty fast attackers on Drizzle Boy's side. Dragalge is going to be pretty decent, I think, at resisting Rotom Heat, which is going to be a troublesome Pokemon. And Doublade looks like it could be a really good Pokemon in this match, being able to threaten Scolipede, Mega Gardevoir, Vanilluxe, for example. So, yeah, I'm really curious to see how this goes. Persian Alola, of course, has a lot of tricks up its sleeve. It could go for some taunting to prevent Trick Room. It could Switcheroo. It could Nasty Plot. So that's also another Pokemon I'm going to be looking at. So without further ado, let's jump in. In terms of leads, I'm thinking we might see Persian Alola versus Slowking. Drizzle Boy just seems to like leading with Persian Alola because it has so many tricks it could do. It could pivot out, it could trick, it could, or rather Switcheroo, it could taunt. Serperior is also a good Pokemon, very interesting to observe, but I think that Scolipede is definitely going to have to be taken care of before Serperior starts setting up its sweep. I'm guessing it's packing Hidden Power Fire for Ferroseed. Actually, we have Gardevoir starting, and then Soggy the Dark Clown, the Slowking, starting as well. So there's Gardevoir going for that Shadow Ball. It's going to do 51% rather, to Soggy the Dark Clown, who sets up a Trick Room. And now Soggy is free to switch into something that could take on Gardevoir, but what can take on Gardevoir? This is an interesting thing. Dragalge seems like a good choice here, but Drizzle Boy can predict the switch into Dragalge with a Psyshock, and that might be able to take out Dragalge in one shot, actually. But if Dragalge could come in safely on a Shadow Ball, then it's pretty much free to go for the Sludge Wave. Doublade can't really come in here because the Shadow Ball is just too big of a threat. So actually Transflesh of Sylveon comes in, and there's another Shadow Ball. It's going to hit, doing 24% to Sylveon, who is rather comfortable. It looks like it has some investment in defense. We have 3 more turns of Trick Room. I think we might see Gardevoir switch here into maybe Ferroseed. This is Gen 7, so Sylveon does not have access to Mystical Fire. And unless it specifically has Hidden Power Fire, Ferroseed is pretty comfortable setting up hazards versus Sylveon. So who comes in is the question. Sylveon might go for the wish. And actually Ferroseed comes in, and there's that wish going up from Sylveon. And in comes Perfuma, the superior. One layer of spikes is up, and Trick Room is still intact. As a Gyro Ball, it's going to do 31%. Perfuma goes for the Hidden Power Fire. That brings Ferroseed down to 37%. One more Hidden Power Fire will be enough to take down Ferroseed. So we might see a switch into Rotom Heat. Indeed we do. In comes Rotom Heat, and the Hidden Power Fire only does 11% to Rotom Heat, who has leftovers and recovers a little bit with that. And Asami, the Dragalge, comes in, probably a Volt Switch we'll see here. Yep, there's a Volt Switch. Asami at 75%, and we might see Gardevoir come in to go for that Psychic. Having that layer of spikes up is really beneficial for Drizzle Boy because Slowking is not going to be able to switch in as easily to Gardevoir's attacks. Yep, Gardevoir comes in. Asami at 81%. And Sylveon comes in. There's a Psychic, bringing Sylveon down to 40%. Sylveon probably going to go for the Protect to put it within range of surviving another Psychic. But yeah, Gardevoir just provides such immense pressure, and actually the Psychic takes out Sylveon, no Protect. And in comes Soggy the Dark Clown once again. That Shadow Ball bringing Soggy down to 18%. There's the Trick Room coming up yet again. Soggy does have Regenerator, so it will be able to switch out and come back in at around half of its health. But it actually goes for the Slack Off first, and the Psychic is not going to do that much to Soggy. Smart move. I think that the prediction was a switch into Dragalge. There's another Slack Off from Soggy, and there's a Shadow Ball, bringing Soggy down to about half of its health. And Droideka, the Armaldo, comes in. And there's a Shadow Ball hitting Droideka. It only does 28%, so Droideka is pretty comfortable right now. We actually might see a Rapid Spin here because those spikes are really interfering with Regenerator from Slowking. It's just that Gardevoir is such a massive threat that I don't know if a turn versus it in Trick Room would be good wasted on a Rapid Spin. Maybe we might just see the Stone Edge right off the bat. Nothing really switches into Stone Edge easily either except Ferroseed, who could then be put within range to be taken out next turn. So I actually think Stone Edge might be the better option. I know those spikes have been really pesky for Lion Hugs, but Stone Edge would do big damage in this situation. Actually, it's the Rapid Spin that we see, and there's a Hyper Voice taking Droideka down to 6%, and Gardevoir now at 86%, and the Trick Room is also gone again. we might just see Droideka be sacked here because it's at such low HP. It's not going to be able to really do much else. Actually, Perfuma the Superior comes in, and there's that Hyper Voice bringing Perfuma down to 18%, 24% after the leftovers. Leaf Storm would do big damage, but not enough to take down Gardevoir. Its special defense is very nice. But Perfuma could perhaps put Gardevoir within range of dying to a Shadow Sneak. Oh, Hyper Voice takes out Perfuma, so it wasn't timid. So we'll probably see Sagi come in again. No, actually we see Count Dooku come in. That's Doublade. The Shadow Sneak's going to bring Gardevoir to 16%. There's the Will-O-Wisp on Count Dooku. That's going to really hinder Count Dooku a lot. But now one Shadow Sneak would take it down, and so Persian Alola switches in. That Shadow Sneak barely doing anything to Persian Alola. Score is 6-4. And Dragalge comes in. Asami, Foul Play only going to do 23% as Asami recovers with that Black Sludge. And there's a parting shot from Persian Alola. And in comes Ferroseed at 37%. There's a Toxic Spikes going up. Scolipede could easily absorb those. Traditionally, Dragalge doesn't have much it could do to Ferroseed unless it's also carrying Hidden Power Fire. Yeah, Doublade comes in instead, and there's that Spike Slayer going up. Swords Dance goes up from Count Dooku, and there's another layer of spikes. Lion Hugs is not going to be able to Rapid Spin those away. So Persian Alola comes in getting poisoned, and the Sacred Sword's going to hit Persian Alola, doing 48%. Count Dooku now at 69%, but a Foul Play could be fatal in this situation. So Dragalge comes in instead. And there's that Foul Play. Doesn't do that much. You might see another parting shot here. Indeed we do. There's a parting shot. I'm gonna guess Ferroseed comes in again. Actually no, Scolipede absorbing those Toxic Spikes, and there's a Focus Blast. It's only gonna do 10% to Scolipede, who's now free to set up a Swords Dance, and Scolipede might just go for the cleanup here. Yep, there's that Swords Dance, and Asami is weakened. The Draco Meteor is going to take it out still, even with that parting shot on it. Wow. Just goes to show how strong an adaptability Draco Meteor could hit, and the score is 5-4. Gardevoir comes in now. And here's Sagi the Dark Clown. Psychic not going to do much, but that special defense drop is going to really hurt Sagi, as now it can't take a Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball will not. The Shadow Ball does take out Sagi, and now Doublade is probably going to come in to take out Gardevoir. But Persian Alola still does have some HP that it could use to take on Doublade. So there's Count Dooku coming in. And Ferroseed comes in. Will it be a Swords Dance instead? It's actually a Sacred Sword calling out the Ferroseed switch in. Those Iron Barbs, though, combined with the burn, is going to hurt a lot. Lion Hugs really needs to preserve Doublade, because that's the only way that they have to take out Gardevoir at this point. But with the burn, I think that Spikes will take out Doublade next time it comes in. In comes Vanilluxe, adding hail damage. Shadow Sneak not going to do that much damage as that Blizzard takes out Count Dooku, scores 4-2, and it looks like Vanilluxe is poised to sweep with Blizzard now. Asami comes in, a Blizzard will be enough to take it out. Indeed, Blizzard takes it out, and then Armaldo will go down to that Spikes damage. And that is a match. It's a 4-0 victory for Drizzle Boy and Croatian Vanilluxe over Lion Hugs and Florida Flesh Ribbons. This match actually confirms Drizzle Boy in playoffs, so this is the fourth, I believe, confirmation we have for playoffs. And tune in for some more Week 9 matches coming up. I think that Persian Alola was such a good Double-Aid counter because Double-Aid couldn't really set up Swords Dance outside of Trick Room because Persian Alola was such a big threat. And Mega Gardevoir is just, well, Mega Gardevoir. It's really, really intense. Very strong Pokemon, very good in the special defense aspect, and it just hits extremely hard. So really, really intense match. Stay tuned for some more matches coming up, and until then, I'll see you. This is Noel from Hypno Slumber Party.